I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, it's Tuesday, Brahmins. Welcome back. And the days are ticking down. There's so much happening on the horizon. We want to make sure that you're prepared. First of all, do you know where your ID is? Wait, do you know where your ID is? Huh? I didn't hear you. Do you know where your ID is? Because next week is homecoming. And in order for you to attend our homecoming activities, you must have your student ID. We are not taking your driver's license or your learner's permit. It must be a student ID because you are proving that you are a student at Okeechobee High School and are permitted to attend the events that are happening next week. All right, today is the last day to get registered for the October 2nd SAT. There are some late fees involved, but if you want to sit for that exam next Saturday before the homecoming dance, now is your time to sign up for that, because after today you will not be able to register. Also, if you plan to take that test, you may need a graphing calculator. You can check those out in the OHS Media Center. Which brings me to my real point. If you have checked out a graphing calculator from the OHS Media Center and you have not returned that, we need for you to check that back in so that others have the opportunity to use those graphing calculators on those upcoming standardized tests. Speaking of tests, Miss Norman, are you?
It's our favorite days. Yay.
Yay.
Right, you guys are in the middle of Algebra 1 testing right now. It is running today and tomorrow, and the state likes us a little bit, and they extended our testing window. So for those of you that have missed some tests along the way, we have more time now, which I'm very excited about. And teachers, I shared an email yesterday about some of our new upcoming makeup dates. So it'll allow us to finish the 9 weeks without having to continually pull you guys from class. So do your best. I'm excited to see what these scores bring us, and hopefully get some of you guys knocked off that list for grad requirements. Hey, seniors, you got this? It's your wood hauling permission slip. Did you do it? Because there is a hard deadline this year. Ms. Hargraves said that all of this has to be turned in by September 28th, no later. She's not going to accept any late permission slip and money, guys. She has to have this. So make sure you get it and turn it in. Hey, sophomores, did you buy your class shirt yet? I don't think many have, because I stand with Miss Thompson in the cafeteria and I think she sold like 5. So go see Miss Thompson for your class shirts. I believe they're $15, but she could definitely answer that for you. 2 more things. Shout out to Miss Rodriguez's class yesterday. They had to deal with some stuff in the classroom. And before we could get there, some students jump into action to help Miss Rodriguez and make sure everybody was good and ready to learn. And, no details besides you guys are awesome. And last thing, Miss Norman, the COVID czar, is back for a second. Hey guys, if you aren't feeling well and you decide maybe I should get COVID tested just to make sure that's not what's wrong with me, stay home. Remember, all of us, freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, if you get tested, stay home and wait those results. We hope they come back negative, and as soon as they do, you get back into school and we can excuse your absences. You just have to bring us the negative test. But if they're positive, that means you've got to stay home. But the good news is you are already home. So hopefully we don't have to quarantine more students. So it's very important, guys. Stay home. Only if you're COVID positive and waiting a test.
Good morning. So last week we talked about getting back to basics. And I know Ms. Myers mentioned get yourself one of these, but we have to practice wearing them. A lot of us are walking around with them in our pockets. and we can't see them. We need to be able to see them. Like I said, get into practice for homecoming. You're going to need it. Also, volleyball and swim are away today. Want to wish both of them a lot of luck.
So this Friday, we're going to have a Go Gold 2.0. If you didn't know, we were rained out last time for our Go Gold game. So we're going to have that this Friday at 7:30. We want to encourage everybody to wear their gold on Friday, either the Go Gold shirt or just gold in general, in support of our students who are battling cancer. The proceeds from the sale of the shirts actually go to a local student who attends North Elementary, and she would love to see all of the gold in support of her on Friday. So that's definitely in the Brahmin way of showing support for others. And so wear your gold on Friday. There might be some Brahmin bucks given out, hint, hint. Homecoming tickets for the dance go on sale today. They'll be sold this week, just Tuesday and Thursday at lunch. I've had some questions from freshmen. Your rules for as far as purchasing tickets are a little bit different because you do not yet have an established high school GPA. So that 2.0 rule does not apply to you this year. After that, it does. So what you do this year will affect whether or not you can go next year. So keep that in mind. You're going to get to go this year and see what it's all about. And hopefully that will encourage you to keep your GPA up so you can go for next year too. And we have SAC meeting tonight. So the students who are a part of our school advisory council, check your email. You have the link, you have the agenda, you have everything you need to come and contribute tonight. So we are excited to see you on Zoom at 6 o'clock tonight.
All right. Okay, a couple of things for me. So remember, we do have our snow cones on Friday, green for Start With Hello Week. So make sure that you save up 5 Brahmin bucks along the way, do good deeds. Also, homecoming float building will be tomorrow, Wednesday, in the gym until 5:30. So come on out and support the freshman class and build our float.
All right. You're going to see a lot of people wearing green today, and that's for Start With Hello Week. And so let's talk about that a little bit. How easy is it to get in your own little bubble, to get blinders on and only think about the things that are affecting your world, the things that are either bringing you down or lifting you up or affecting your schedule that day? But when I get into those places where I'm so consumed with a to-do list or that day's stressors, one of the best ways to get out of that is to look outside of yourself. So look outside of that bubble, take off those blinders and engage outside of yourself or your normal circle. So what does that mean? It could be as simple as starting with hello, reaching out to someone that you don't typically say hello to, but looking for ways to lift up others, looking for ways to make a positive difference in someone else's day. And you know what? It in turn lessens a little bit of that load for me. And it may do the same for you, where it gives you a moment to focus on something other than the things that seem to keep you inside your bubble the most. So today, I challenge you to start with hello and engage with someone that maybe you haven't talked to before, or you see who may be struggling with their day, and look for ways to make a positive impact today. All right, Brahmins, make it a good one, as together we
move forward.
Be great.
And be
Brahmins.
all day.
All day.
Hey, Brahmins, welcome to Wednesday. You're going to have a little bit different of an activity for this Wednesday. You're going to be learning a little bit more about the Start With Hello program. So your teacher is going to show you a training video today. Make sure you're paying attention to that, because we believe that this is important for you to reach out, get to know your fellow Brahmins, and to make those important connections. Speaking of being connected, seniors, you got an email yesterday from me. Your parents got an email from me last night, but a lot of the information that's in there is from your class sponsors, the yearbook, lots of things that are happening for the month of September, not for what's happening for this year, like what's happening in the next 2 weeks. So things like this is the last week you can get your picture made for the yearbook. If you want a formal yearbook picture, if you want a senior sign in the park, this is your week to take those pictures. There are appointment times left, but after this week, you won't have the opportunity to get that done. So make sure you're calling that number and signing up for an appointment. And there's other information in there about, do you want a senior ad in the yearbook? What's a senior ad? You know, when you flip through the back and you see all the baby pictures of everybody that's graduated that year, and there's a little note from mom and dad, or maybe brother and sister, or maybe even your grandparents. That's a senior ad. Those are due next Friday. No, sorry, this Friday. Sorry, Mr. Pung, this Friday. So you've got to get those pictures turned in. Lots of deadlines happening. All the questions about wood hauling, read your email. So if you email me this week about wood hauling, I'm going to say read your email, because all the answers that you may have to your questions are there. Ms. Norman?
Yeah, speaking of wood hauling, this little sheet that I showed you guys yesterday that's being handed out in the cafeteria by Ms. Hargraves does a really great job of outlining wood hauling and what it takes to make up a team. So again, guys, you need to go in and grab this. This is due by next Tuesday, hard deadline. We can't extend that any further past next Tuesday. Also, homecoming tickets are on sale in the cafeteria. I've been standing around that table and I don't think we've sold very many tickets yet. So don't wait for the last minute, because you might have a fine or a fee that you owe. So even if you're not ready to buy those tickets, I suggest stopping at that table, checking to see if you have any fines and fees. That way, when you do get ready to buy tickets, you come with all the money and you're prepared. They'll help take care of it all right there for you guys. Congratulations, Lady Brahmins. They are 8-1. The volleyball team still on a roll. No more games this week. We have a home game next Tuesday against LPA. Get ready. We need everybody there.
Good morning. Homecoming follow-up. So these also are guest pass. Make sure you don't wait till the last minute to fill those out, because there does have to be some research on that for your guest. Also, if I could, our illustrious guidance staff, Mr. Ream, Miss Kidd, and Miss Wagner, along with Miss Norman and all the teachers that are helping with all of this. I got to say, testing is going very smoothly as far as I'm concerned. It really is. So shout out to you guys. Thank you for all that you do. Also, football games this week. Don't forget to buy your ticket on Ticket Spigot. And remember, tomorrow night's game on Thursday is a 6 p.m. game. Your rides need to be there by 8, not 9, but 8. It's a 6 p.m. game. Those games usually last about 2 hours. And I'm going to make some teachers very happy today, because they're going to get an email that their duty is done.
So seniors need all this information about pictures and things like that. Freshmen, oh my gosh, homecoming. I have the emails, the questions. You guys are killing Miss Burnham right now. I've sent you a couple of emails with all the important dates and times. The question yesterday is, are we going to have a little pep rally here at the freshman campus? And the answer is yes. It is next Thursday, not this Thursday, but next Thursday at the end of the day, the end of sixth period. We're going to call you out the courtyard. We'll have a little pep rally. We'll practice your chant for the big pep rally on Thursday night. So it's going to be a good time. But that's next Thursday, not this Thursday. Go Gold on Friday this week. Remember, the game's rescheduled. So, and we want to go ahead and make sure we have all of our gold on Friday to support the student at North Elementary who's fighting against cancer right now. So wear your gold on Friday. And keep, if you have questions about homecoming, you can send those to me. Miss Burnham has to teach during the day. I'll answer them as I can. But email them to me. Catch me at lunch. Like, you guys see me every day at lunch. Just come up and ask. Homecoming tickets here were sold yesterday. Maybe we sold one, I think. So yay, we sold one. They'll go on sale again tomorrow. And then next week, we'll sell them all week. That guest pass that Mr. Stewart flashed there If you need one of those, go ahead and get that from Miss Burnham now and get it turned in so that we can go ahead and do the research we need to do to verify it so that next week when you're ready to buy, you'll be able to buy. So we'll sell homecoming tickets, $25 tomorrow. If you're still confused about the date, Saturday, October 2nd, 7 o'clock at the high school. We're excited to see all of you in your best attire for that. So it's going to be good. All right, Ms. Myers, back to you.
All right, that's all I have today. Make it a good one. As together we
Move forward
And be great.
And be Brahmins.
all day.
all day.
Hey, want to be a Teens for Change?
I don't know, what is it?
A leadership course for people who want to make a difference in their lives and the world around them.
Maybe, what will I get out of it?
Build healthy relationships, get community service hours and food. Also, learn how to be a leader, build a team, put on an event, make a great presentation, run meetings, and become a healthy relationship guru.
Great, so when is this happening?
Tuesdays from 5 to 7 for the winter and fall semesters starting September 7th.
And who can sign up?
People from 13 to 18 years old who want to grow personally and impact their community. There are gifts and incentives as well too.
Great, how do I join?
You go to marthashouse.org, marthashouse.org, and click the Teens for Change link for details and registration.
I'm gonna go do that right now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.